What if the oldest pyramid on Earth isn't in Egypt, and wasn't even built by humans? A new study out of Indonesia is shaking up everything we thought we knew about ancient history. Archaeologists are saying the world's oldest pyramid was not built by humans. So Egypt's Djoser step period, built around 2630 BCE, is considered the oldest pyramid in the world. Well, at least it was. A new study is claiming there's a much older one in Indonesia, and it might not have been built by humans at all. Researchers studying Gunung Padang, a hill in West Java, long believed to be a megalithic site, now say that its oldest layers date back to 25,000 BCE. That's way before agriculture, cities, or even what we'd call civilization. The team, led by Danny Hillman Natawijija, says the core of this pyramid is made of andesite lava that was carved and then shaped into a structure over time. But they say the base of Gunung Padang started off as a natural lava hill that was later sculpted and built on. So the implication here is that someone or something was building stone structures in the middle of the last ice age. If true, this is an incredible find. It means humans, or again something else, was building stuff like this long before we thought things like this were being built. Most historians agree that complex building didn't happen until after farming began, around 11,000 years ago, but this would push that back by 14,000 years. Some think that's impossible. Critics like UK archaeologist Flint Dibble say that there's just no clear evidence of human activity that far back at Gunung Padang, but others argue that while the soil may be old, that doesn't mean the structure is. The journal that published the study is even investigating it now, given all the backlash, but still, the original researchers are standing by their claims and inviting others to come dig for themselves. So you heard them, get off your butt and get over there and start digging. The Melnik Earth Pyramids are a group of naturally formed rock spires near Bulgaria's smallest town, Melnik. They raise as high as 100 feet in some areas and stretch across several square miles. At face value, they're just a product of erosion, wind and rain and time that's sculpting sandstone into these odd shapes, but people who visit often walk away with more questions than answers. Some of the formations look strangely geometric, almost too symmetrical to be totally accidental. That's led to claims that the area might have been used or even shaped by ancient civilizations who understood something about Earth energy or resonance that we've forgotten. The pyramids also sit in an area packed with history. There are Thracian ruins, medieval monasteries, old wine cellars, so it's not like this is just some empty stretch of land that nobody ever went to. It's been lived on, prayed over, and fought for back in the day. A few researchers have said there could be something deeper beneath the pyramids, literally, like hollow chambers and stuff like that, but nothing's ever been officially confirmed. Devil's Town is a strange patch of land in southern Serbia. There are over 200 skinny rock towers sticking up out of the ground, and a lot of them have bigger rocks balanced on top like stone hats. Geologists say it's erosion, wind and rain slowly wearing away the softer earth while the harder rocks on top protect whatever's underneath. But even by erosion standards, it's weird. The place just feels unnatural, and some legends take it a step further. One of the main stories is that the devil cursed a wedding between a brother and sister and turned the entire wedding party into stone. Some say that's what these towers are though, petrified guests. And then there's the water. Two springs near the towers are so full of minerals that one's basically acid and the other tastes like salt. So not exactly drinkable, but people will still show up swearing the water has healing powers. Don't drink the acidic water though, the salt maybe a little bit. Others say that they've felt sick, dizzy, or just off when visiting, which is why there are also rumors that the place emits some sort of energy or frequency that affects people, possibly coming from ancient technology buried beneath the site, or ley lines, which are these theoretical power lines connecting ancient landmarks, believed by some to channel Earth's mystical power. And yes, that's a whole other conspiratorial rabbit hole in itself. Probably do a whole video on that. Just off the coast of Yonaguni Island in Japan, there's a massive stone formation sitting under the ocean that's been stirring up debate since the 80s. Some people say it's just a natural rock formation shaped by underwater currents and tectonic shifts, but others are just convinced that this is the ruins of a lost civilization, basically Japan's version of Atlantis. The structure is huge, looks like a set of giant stone steps or terraces with flat surfaces and straight edges, almost right-angle corners. Divers have also reported what look like roads, walls, and what some think is a pyramid structure. There's a section that looks like a massive stone staircase and another that looks like a plaza almost. It's all carved directly into the bedrock. Mainstream geologists have always argued that it's the result of natural fracturing of sandstone layers, which tends to break off in these straight lines, but some still think the edges are too precise and that it all seems deliberate. One well-known theory is that these underwater formations could be part of the mythical lost continent of Mu, said to have sunk beneath the Pacific thousands of years ago.